G'day there mates, my name is Mr. Magilla-cutti. Welcome back once again to my channel. Today we're going to be returning to Final Fantasy 16. So in our previous video we pretty much were head-to-head bout against Titan. And boy oh boy, things got really hectic. So yeah, it looks like things are definitely on the move. Joshua was able to speak with Prince Dion of the Empire. Though they don't know how the conversation went. But it seems Dion does remember Joshua. And it looks like our friends, the Royalists, are plotting something. But the question is, do they have something to do with Ultima? I don't know. But meantime, we got work to do. So let's get started, shall we? Radio. Back to the Hideaway we go. What kind of trouble we stirred up afterwards? Oh yeah, I just also remembered the fact that Annabelle's son, newest son, Olivia, is going to be the new emperor. Dion was pretty mad about that.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Yep. Another bit of the fact we killed two birds with one stone. Well, before anything else, I say we play a visit to the blacksmith.
What became of Kupka? Why haven't we heard anything?
Black one?
Clive. What do you want?
Okay.
Yeah, that should do you.
Thank you.
My best work, but it'll do.
It's good enough.
That it? Fine.
Not looking for
If the state of our
perfection.
coffers is anything to go by,
Yeah, thanks to Clive's Uncle Byron. Otto.
Clive, you're back. I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more. Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's Fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
A very long
For the
one.
history books, I'll bet.
Nah.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away? Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
As they say, no rest for the wicked.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
Not quite.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident Physica suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waluders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the Mothercrystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mothercrystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Walooder standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Right. So we have no idea what Odin's up to. Or that Odin's dominant. I agree. Wherever Odin goes, death follows. If there's anyone here who actually is a veteran, of Final Fantasy, should all know that Odin has always been known to be a one-hit KO summoning, or foe in some cases.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though. Is it business or pleasure? It'd better all be here. Is that all?
Okay, new sword. Jeez. I know I said that the weapon system was a bit silly with the game here, but still look at a new blade.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
I think that's the first time I ever saw Blackthorn choked up. Well, except for the these blacksmithing blues, but that's something else entirely. Right, one more person to visit.
Ah, Clive, have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. Big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Yeah, it is a bit worrisome that he scoured every book and has heard nothing of Ultima.
Thanks to Sid.
It is quite scary indeed.
Back, are ya? Not saying fortune, do you?
A diamond sword? Haven't even got a hands of that one yet. I'm gonna need a white worm bone. Okay. Not sure if we can get that.
Yeah, that should do ya. Not my best work, but it'll do.
And
Thank you. I probably should check the bounty board too.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
Alright, Otto, what do you got
We're
for us?
seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your
Thanks.
benefactors are a generous lot. You earned this.
Thank you.
All done?
You barely sat down since you came home. Even got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old Hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Okay then. Let's say visit a little girl. But first. Holy Jesus! Okay, so it looks like a ton more creatures popped up. And we got an S rank too. Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And we don't even know the location of this one. Boy, Jesus. I said once we pretty much done here the Hideaway, we'll go... Well, actually, I think we'll say that for another episode when we actually don't have anywhere to go. But yeah, I think we'll dedicate pretty much the whole episode to hunting down bounties. God damn. But I think I better save that Breaker of Worlds for last, because something tells me there's going to be a super boss.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
She really does have a...
I get no tell of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Oh boy. Thermal plating design. Swell. So, once again, no rest for the weary wicked.
Editors started reading books that don't have any.
I wanted to try to say a witty line here that involved Final Fantasy, but I can't come up with anything. Just something that involved that, something having more energy than such.
I went up to give some praise to the
Oh yeah, more energizing than cacti. Cacti finding water.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favour?
Hell with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's Tates. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gav and Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coating the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with.
Okay. So yeah.
You going after the Stardust then, are you?
Sounds about
Which
right.
one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Actually, well.
Oh, it's not like it's the most important decision you've ever had to make.
Sorry. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we're going after some of those bounties now, the ones we can go after.
Crystal too.
It's no joke. Drake's Fang is gone.
Yeah, but cracking that crystal wasn't exactly easy, and not just that, and that's mainly because of Titan. Alright, so I say we focus on one area in particular to start with, and then we'll focus there.
We're seeing troops amassing.
Alright, so Mr. Moogle. Let's see. I'll do you. Rosaria. Demekia, Rosaria. Okay, so it is split up. So Ruse and Martha's Rest. So it actually does give us the location north of Sora Wise, Walkway Cliff, and west of Renona's Ride. So let's keep those three in mind. We'll probably do those three and then call it an episode. So back to the map. Oh, looks like there's a couple side quests. Alright, so I say we do the bounties first. So I'm gonna just cut out me taking care of the lesser enemies and show the bits where I'm taking down the bounties themselves. It's just too bad you can't actually take them with you. It's too bad I can't remember what the creature we're looking for is.
No holding back.
Damn it. Get back there. Hey, that gave me a bit of a chance to practice my skills. You know, I probably should just use a map to find out what these creatures are, but what would the fun in that be? Alright, so we still got this whole area to explore here, so let's get to it. I'll probably skip ahead to where I do find the creature. Hello. The Flam Prince. Alright, so magical attacks.
Thought you'd take us unawares, did you?
Oi!
Needed that.
Bloody hell. Fire's a bad idea. Oh well, what a challenge. Who knows elemental attacks? He plays going to come in handy.
There's a good boy.
Okay, so melee attacks do fine against it. That's the wrong skill.
Guess we're all ready.
I know. Okay, he's starting out the tricks now, yeah. Keep on, those are countering that. Okay, when did feels like fun. Duck and weave.
There's a good boy.
Missed time. time that. Alright, so it looks like it's going to be Fire and Ice and Wind and Earth. That's a new one. I'll fall for that one again. Wrong one. Oh dear.
Let's try.
It's time to.
Guess we're all ready.
I think I've never seen that one. Bye-bye. Jeez. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Gelatinous mass. We could use this in crafting.
Well, it's dead now. Whatever it was.
Good work, Toggle. Good boy, Sophie. Good boy. Okay, so we're done here. Okay, said north or sorrow. Okay, Raymond's right here. North sorrow, so around here. Alright, let's head to Martha's Rest. Pick up some supplies, because I pretty much burned for everything going to try to take that guy down. Still, I wonder what we're going to use that gelatinous mass for. Sorry, gel. No, wait, it was mass. I'll do.
Much obliged. There you go.
Thank you.
That all, is it?
Pretty much.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
It'll take ages to tidy all this stuff.
In the next episode, I'll be starting on those side quests because I want to see what other goodies we get. Alright, so north of here, I believe.
Alright, Sid.
Alright. Well, it could have been a different direction, but honestly, you know I have a poor memory, guys. So we'll just continue looking around. Actually, he doesn't really look long. Rank B, so I know that tough, but still, I need to keep my guard up.
What the hell is this thing doing out?
Jesus!
Nice try.
Maybe I'll click on his feet. We didn't get the time though, these now.
That's already.
Me and my big mouth. Jesus.
Nice try.
Feels like I'm facing a boss in Final Fantasy 14.
Nice try.
Now this is exactly what it feels like. And you don't get the fancy dodging combos. My poison. That was a. Bye-bye. Whew. Ooh. Electrum.
From the ruins it came, and to ruin it returns.
That reminded me. Something I need to check real quick. Items. Yeah, we still got these two. Did we actually use the other stuff that we had? I don't know. I'm asking, not telling. Alright, so we need to go here. Says with the other way, right up. Okay, take this mark and then we'll call it today's episode. Besides, I want to check it in black form to see if we can actually turn this stuff into something useful. Or if we have to wait till a bit later on in the game. I'm going towards the ladder there, but... Alrighty folks, so I pretty much had to head up to the Hideaway to have a better look and see where I needed to go. And it said west of here, which could be anywhere here, so... I'm going to have to keep my eyes peeled here. We're going to need to start taking pictures, just to actually remember. It has something to refer to. Which is a bit silly because in FF14 you can at least take the bounty mark with you. But then again, I'm pretty much just comparing this to Final Fantasy XIV Online. Alright, so... There it is. Alright, big fella. You're going down.
Can't let that thing break through so close to you. Time to take the bull by the horns.
Much. Damn, all the target.
Nice try.
So he does a double charge there. That hasn't recharged itself. I know my performance always up. God damn it. That was cool. Call him a combo. Wrong one. One guy for Rom right here. Ow. That was one heck of a finisher. Jeez. Hoi. Minotaur main. Yawn.
Well, to sleep easier without him at their gate.
Yeah, about that right. Alright people, that's going to be it for today's episode. Next episode we'll take out those couple of side quests, and if we have enough time we'll probably tackle another bounty. Because I am interested what this world breaker is. Or whatever it was called, sorry. But I suppose it's going to have to be a super boss, because anything with an S rank, yeah, it's going to be high level, highly powerful, and everything else in between. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun with that. So that's going to do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, show support for the channel. I'd very much appreciate that. Whew, and with that being said, I'm going to hop off.
Business or pleasure?
Business.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
So if you go again, hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care of yourselves, enjoy, stay out there, people. Bye-bye. Take care and have a good time. Have a good time.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.